Good morning. Hello. Yeah, okay, the audio is working. Yay. It's 7:11 a.m. on Thursday, September 3rd, 2015. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. So I'm sure you are all just waiting with bated breath to find out, what did I do? Did I continue playing to get all the trophies in Far Cry, or did I start playing Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain? Well, the answer is both, kinda. Um, it is interesting how paralyzing sometimes these ultra low stakes decisions can be. It almost, like, in some ways, the less it matters, the more sometimes it can be hard to make a decision because you don't really have any actual criteria to base the decision on. There's like no actual life or death stakes to choose between. Um, in any case, I think I can pull a little bit of a life lesson from the idea that when you are stuck in that kind of situation, what you can do, and this ties into something I've heard about a little bit too, is you can kind of just start doing one and then check in with yourself to see how you feel about it, right? One of the things that I've heard about people doing that always seemed weird to me, but I guess I kind of get it, is the idea that if you really can't decide, flip a coin and see if you find yourself hoping for one result or another. And I don't know, I feel like I've never really tried it, but I feel like that wouldn't work. Like, I don't think I would be able to trick myself that way. It's a little bit like people who will set their watch uh, ahead so that they will be on time to things, so that they won't be late. And that always just struck me as weird because it's like, but don't you know that it's ahead, and you just, so if your watch is 10 minutes fast, don't you just take that into account and it makes no difference? I don't know. In any case, that's certainly feels like how I would feel about it. But in this case, I decided to go ahead and just do finish out Far Cry 4. And so I played it for about an hour. And then what I just realized is as I was playing it, I was finding myself getting impatient because it's like, oh, I would want to be done with this so I can move on to the other game. And then I realized if I would rather be playing the other game, I could just do that. There's really no reason whatsoever beyond any kind of a self-imposed limit that I have to continue getting all the trophies for Far Cry, especially when I realized that some of them were going to take a little bit longer than I originally had in mind. Oh God, I'm tired. In any case, I'm tired because I stayed up too late when I switched over to Metal Gear. I played more of it than I should last night. Stayed up past my bedtime. I really like it so far. I mean, I'm really only still in the early, like, I've only kind of just gotten into the meat of the game. I played the prologue and then the first significant mission in which you are rescuing an old friend. And yep, as soon like I was 5 minutes into playing Metal Gear. Not even that. Like just hearing like the snippets of dialogue that they're playing over, like when Konami comes on the screen and they're playing sounds um, over the screen, flashing back to the end of Ground Zeroes, and I was just like, I'm already feeling like, yep, okay, this was the right answer. So, not that I doubted that it would be good, but I'm like only just now getting to the part where it's like, okay, this is the actual game and not the setup. But yeah, I just some of the stuff that happens during the prologue, it's just exactly what I like about the Metal Gear Solid series. There's just so many moments of just like, wait, what is happening? That's awesome, but what? All right. So, despite being very tired, I have to go to work. So, with no further ado, without further ado, that's the saying. Okay, without further ado, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for 5 more minutes.